I had some conversations via text with friends who live locally and relatives on the East Coast. And in these conversations, I predicted that within a few days there would be a third earthquake. And that it was possible that there would be a series of earthquakes spaced several days or weeks or months apart. And that it was likely that they would be trending eastward along the fault line, the same fault line. Basically, like, there's like a fault line that's going like this way and it's colliding with like a continental plate, like kind of like a T. And this fault line is colliding and pressure is building up. So an earthquake happened here, which is like off the coast of Ferndale, then one happened in Rio Dell, and they may continue to happen around this area or continuing like this way, which would be eastwards. We just got shaken by a third earthquake. So when the 6.4 happened on December 20th, we got a text before it happened.
We got a text this time while it was happening.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was about to say. It was like 20 seconds into the 30 seconds of shaking, we got a text telling us to like hold down and bunker down, or hold on and bunker down, or something like.
I guess it was just reassuring you that yes, it is an earthquake and your laundry machine's not out of balance.
The text came in a little bit too late. My friend is about to arrive with some yerba mate tea with almond milk because they are out of soy milk, and some like vegan soup for me from Eureka Natural Foods. Not because I'm vegan. I stopped being vegan almost 20 years ago, but because I just really like their vegan soup and their yerba mate tea with almond milk. I actually prefer the soy milk, but apparently they are out of it or no longer provided or something. I don't know. We just had a third earthquake, and I am concerned because after the second earthquake, I had some conversations via text with friends who live locally and relatives on the East Coast. I know it says low battery. Press the button, make that message go away. Thank you. I had some conversations via text with friends who live locally and relatives on the East Coast. And in these conversations, I predicted that within a few days there would be a third earthquake. And that it was possible that there would be a series of earthquakes spaced several days or weeks or months apart. And that it was likely that they would be trending eastward along the fault line, the same fault line. Basically, like, there's like a fault line that's going like this way and it's colliding with like a continental plate, like kind of like a T. And this fault line is colliding and pressure is building up. So an earthquake happened here, which is like off the coast of Ferndale, then one happened in Rio Dell, and they may continue to happen around this area or continuing like this way, which would be eastwards, which may also like go far enough east to trigger like volcanic eruptions in like Shasta or Lassen. And we did film the place where the iced over, snowed over road had a little like place in the middle of it where there was like some kind of like bubbling water that was melting the snow that smelled like sulfur, like maybe like 12 or like 14 miles from Lassen. That is legitimately a railroad track crossing. What train goes through here? And why? Wow. Like, seriously, we're gonna go check out, like, the sides of the railroad tracks. There's what? Oh, yeah, I'm sure. It's probably from, like, Lassen. There's gas coming out of the ground. I smelled that. Don't you smell that? It's like sulfur dioxide or something. Yeah, I smelled it when I walked by.
A volcanic volcano.
Really, 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 really weird. Noisy eating, even.
I was watching a video.
Where's the railroad tracks? I guess they're over there.
We gotta get out of here. There's a toxic gas.
Yeah, there's toxic gas coming out of the ground. I can smell it. We're breathing it. In low enough levels to not die of it, though. Isn't that interesting? Wow, it really actually is getting really, really stinky. We are going back this direction because it is getting really stinky. It's actually getting really stinky. Wow, it's really getting stinky. What the hell? No, it's really getting stinky, people. I think like sulfur dioxide, maybe some carbon dioxide. We're getting the fuck out of here. My God. Really? Really stinky. Like, what in the actual?
It's a toxic gas.
Yeah, it's toxic gas. That's right. We're walking away from it. The lava pool goes like way, 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 way east of Lassen. Mount Lassen is not just like a volcano, it's like one of the volcanic cones, like of what's basically like a mini super volcano. It's one of the volcanic cones over a giant lava field, basically. I am sorry if I sound just like totally like absolutely not coherent, but after this earthquake I got like the most pounding migraine and I got like dizzy spells and I went from like trying to read my boyfriend a news article off my phone to barely being able to speak. So yeah, I'm just not totally feeling normal after being like shaken by a third earthquake. Like, Happy New Year. We had an earthquake. Our car's meowing like crazy. He always meows like crazy, either when I'm feeling sick or before or after earthquakes. So he either notices that I'm not like quite right now, or is reacting to the earthquake or predicting the next one or the aftershock. He was meowing this morning.
He's not a meowing.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't meow very much. Normally he meows like, "Rah." When he meows out loud, it usually indicates something's wrong. Like he was meowing and scratching at the tumor on the back of my head for like months before I had it removed. And then for like years afterwards as it slowly grew back. And he still does it occasionally because I didn't have it removed a second time. Oh, I think that sound is my friend arriving in his Volkswagen bus with my yerba mate tea with almond milk and my vegan soup. Oh my gosh, I better finish drinking this orange juice and mint and pineapple. I barely have phone service, probably due to the earthquake, so I'm gonna take a sip of my tea really quickly, and I'm gonna put my soup inside because my friend